let's talk about Usifu Jalloh, the Cowfoot Prince, the international one
Yeah,
from Sierra Leone.
yeah.
What do you think say na the issue of storytelling na Salon?
Very good question. Just last weekend, I've been there at the South, Shabro Islands. I've been there, they do research storytelling, they do storytelling there as well. I meet a couple of elders. So we talk to them, say, oh, they come, can look at the story, they wouldn't get at the Mende area there or the Shabro area there. The man, the palo, he say, he say, we don't do that kind of thing, they ask anymore now, so. Nah, I say, why? He said, because, well, there are two reasons. He said, number one reason, na Islam. Islam say, we're not for the tell we story there. If we tell them full story, na lie. Their story, then they all na lie. So therefore, we're not for full story because Islam say we're not for lie. It's the second reason, now because people now they don't feel so they're not civilized now. So for full story, they beneath them, na mungu business. So they go look you funny with the full story. And this is not the first man who's told me this. Then telling me the same na Kamakwe, and telling me the same na Mondema, na Kenema, where I go there for do storytelling as well. You know, so it's been echoed everywhere. So we get religious biases. We now don't begin to affect we own cultural and traditional beliefs. Let's face it straight up front. One of the reasons that we make, you know, they say them ban paddle them and all that thing, because very church people in there, when they talk, say that's so devil business. They not get plenty, not get any really good comprehension as to waiting them cultures than they mean, but yet they don't call them devil, and then don't call and say oh he evil. I don't want for also for argue against all of the, you know, about all of that. But one thing very clear: if we sit down and really examine the Bible and look at the Old Testament, then you ask yourself, almost killing the way up inside that Old Testament, who that other than killing the day? Was it good? Anybody inside your country, sit down quietly. Then some go argue, say, now God said that for go kill. But think about it. Think about it. Who's God will tell you, say, go. Kill them all, fall, dogs, woman, Peking, kill them all, they wanna take the land. You get what I'm saying? Now that same God they then takes back and say, can't enslave we because we know to better people than black people, we're not better African people, we na demons them, we can't take we go enslave them, treat we all come. Now that same nine do so. Look here. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the world, who say language they from people them we be just in a black man, the African people go force them for talk their language then. But you get more black people then around you. No country no day. Which side you go say then go then kill them then take over them place we be to say na African and black people then do that. Nowhere. But yeah, we get more countries around the world. Not so? No country, no side no the say them force education system from people and power one where you go say na black man and African man and go do up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because we get a spirituality system with the guide we for respect humanity. Sure. Now, does that mean we not go through, we all fet them and do things? Of course we all do. But why make demonized way in such a way? Now, so what are defined from them people they are so waiting, they tell me so. Now that we don't there as a nation, now Usai, and I'm going to say something away so controversial right now, but it is a truth, it is a reality. If we consider the amount of money we would spend for go pilgrimage, each person we say they go Mecca, spend $7,000, $8,000. When they return, how do they develop the economy when they come back? It's a real
and
question.
There are other conditions where you for really fulfill before you even reach the stage of paying
Right.
that money.
You see what I'm saying? Now, this is the first month with the talk so, but I like for talk plain truth.
Yeah.
Possible in belief, not possible in belief.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now, when we did go to them place then they would have owned the aircraft. Now we no, so they pay somebody else. Not so. The air hostesses that are Sierra Leoneans? No. There's somebody else who they pay. What will reach the water will they drink now? The clothes will they buy, the everything will they do. So
everything.
all that money
Everything.
it go over there. Not so? Then when we come back, we'll come back with harara. And we expect we people and for go pull cow kill for we because we don't come back, we say we don't come as al-hajj or hajj, which means stranger. So now we don't come back with absolutely nothing to add to the economy. Again, like I say, somebody in believe, not somebody in belief. But we need to begin to think really hard what we're doing. No, take paddle.
And how it is reflecting.
And how it's reflecting on we picking them and so on. And no people that we don't spend thousands for go na them place in Jerusalem or whatever. But when they come, they're not going to say for tap. It's fact. If we face this fact, when I know say what they talk not true, we not go understand what they're talking. Now, no matter which way we justify them, somebody will say, well, me, I can afford it. No problem.
Yeah. If you can afford it, think about the person that cannot.
You got to look at the schools then where we get.
Right.
We are going to go see the schools then at Shabro Island. One of the schools since 1962. If you see the school in Shabi, if you see in Nankashi, if you see in Make. Well, okay, that pool day. A few days ago, I've been just in a FSSG boarding home. I go there for some event. I said, I go use the toilet. We are going inside, I want vomit. How can we subject we picking them to that? Then we still they go say, Papa God, hey, look after we, hey, Allah look after, hey, Jesus look after we. But yet we subject we picking them to the most degrading system.
And they grow up with it.
They grow up with it.
Yeah.
Yet the place them outside where they go, that one they will not go hard, you know what they talk about. Because me don't go there. When you see the toilet, when you see the place where them do them, you gotta ask yourself, if then they do that, why make you know they can do it for your picking them? So if you say God no go bless you, if you do that for your own picking there, for me it's as simple and bottom line as that. So man they go hard, where come away come. So man they go Jerusalem, where come away, where go look. Where if you tell you say can eat in the kitchen, you no go on for eat there. If you say come eat, you no go on for come there. What kind of life is this? But it's down to the education system that every sense of grandeur is from without. With trajectory now for always for run away for go out, not for look for build which we get and maintain them within we. So that
issue of storytelling, yeah.
Right. So that issue of me looking at storytelling, I say a storyteller knows how to take a mashed up narrative, bata narrative. You know how to take a like you take Sapo we don't twist. The storyteller they take that Sapo they know how to pull up string by string for you and tell you the story where I begin, I middle and where I end.
Right.
So you're able to know exactly clearly what's in the roadmap and know. And then now you're faced with a challenge. Now the story this being where I've been on plan for pull for tell about myself. If it is, carry on. If not to the story that one day, what you get for do for change them? Bottom line. So Sierra Leoneans therefore get for ask myself, as I do all this storytelling there, so what they do now for affect change, and awaken the culture in people then. So we get for ask myself, all this who say we did, now this will be planned for. Who say this so now we light can we still there like hey. Now this will be planned for. If not to the story, this will be planned for. How would they change that? This nine may work as a storyteller. So when they go out and about for search for story them, they help educate the people them at the same time. The gem, the precious gem them within inside the story them. So they know Islamic thing can tell them for say the story na lie. They know Christian pastor can tell we say we paddle na nonsense na lie na devil business and all that thing. Absolutely I refute that. And anybody we want to argue with me on that, I'm very happy for Sidon on that kind of
we
thing.
are happy. So now since these things where you don't say so then they affect the culture of storytelling.
Absolutely.
Apart from you going to these people to say no, this is not it, but this is it, whose other way then you think say we go able for implement for upkeep the issue of storytelling, like the habit of storytelling?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, it's first is the belief. We need to understand the importance of the story then. Like why I don't tell you Gigi's not so. You know, this part you not say the story in a lie. First you get to understand it not to lie. No story not they win a lie. None.
So meaning my definition of stories is not really true.
That's what people
Because
think.
I was saying it's a combination of lies to evoke emotion.
Yes, and I heard that very clearly. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's a story about truth and lie were very good friends. So truth and lie then they together as good party. Now they then come out, then go out. They lie get a truth. They go out. They say no go swim. So they pull close. As they jump inside. True in don't swim me. They go up and they come here and swim and they lie go now take true in close now where. Now you go inside top. All man see lie now, but then waiting at two in close, if it's not bright, and then get that. It's good on car. So, true now, where you go through naked. I just see naked. Hey, who's kind naked? Why is it? Come on, come on, can every now so. Because they don't like that kind of nakedness. So true go see they want which I go do now.
True go hide now.
So they parable they pass. And they parable see too nice. Why would you do now? Say why say don't get me. So they say I'm too naked. And they parable say okay look this clothes here. So say and they parable take clothes story. Now you wear with this clothes what they call story. Now you say go no more with this one. Now they to go inside. Where to go inside? I wear story clothes. And they say hey don't wear clothes now. Okay come inside then. See what I'm saying? Now that's story they do. Story clothes in story in a close way cover true. But you need to take time for pillar over time, then you see the truth. You see?
Sure.
Because if we say a lie, then make people not read any novel. Yes.
People read things and get inspired.
Right.
Better or go worse.
But not story.
Yeah.
No so. Don't not watch any film because not story. All right. Don't not watch all of these things.
Oh God.
Right.
I'm one.
Exactly.
Okay.
So don't know why because they're all not story. I don't know why make people them. But that's the thing. The bias again. Where you say African stories, even in Europe, even in the America, China, all these places that I go to. When you go African story, most people, the first perception, I just brush spiders away and they can't tell. But when you encounter me,
The Cowfoot Prince.
it's a different ballgame. When you encounter me, storytelling will change forever in your life. African storytelling will change forever in your life because it's a major tool for me. So what's in that me therefore? I did read a lot. I did learn about many other different relative stories. You understand me? Because in learning about all the relative stories, then I did able to combine them together for pick the sense as well as we use to give we get. You understand? So I not fall for somebody else's story. They say, oh well, why make you not tell this other story that's what I said waiting for? Almost millions of stories they were getting in my own culture. I don't need them. I go read them, but I don't need for tell them. I get enough of me. I got so many why not tell it. And each one gets very unique meaning. They address different aspects of my culture. So why do go waste my time? So now what thing that do for me is that I now create my own piece now of work. So it means I'm not worried myself for go to audition for plays them for stuff in England. I don't do it. Tell you why I go audition. The production where they go do right now because the director know what they are capable of. So he writes a role for me. The one of the films they were do specifically because they know that I'm not get that time they go in audition for waiting. Somebody will tell me say that this you good for, that this you not good for. I not get that time there. So as far as I'm concerned, when you know yourself, you will be known. Then you will know you are the child of God. This is from the book of Thomas, the Gospel of Thomas. When you know yourself, you will be known. Then you will know you are the child of God. Simple as that.
Okay, so Usifu Jalloh, the Cowfoot Prince, you get both the local and international experiences when it comes to how people see you. You think, say, as a Sierra Leonean, you don't get the kind of recognition when you deserve that you want to as an entertainer?
I think, to be honest with you, recognition is nice, as the truth, and it's important because when you're recognized, of course, it raises you, it raises your profile and so on. But I think I more care about the legacy we have left. Salia Kuruma was well recognized in Sierra Leone. Where is he? Where is his work? Who said Salia Kuruma in Work Day? Yet when you check that man had an encyclopedic mind of the entire nation of Sierra Leone. Who said in Work Day? Any study about Salia now from college or any school? Nah. You see? But it was recognized here by Bure. It's recognized. So there's all of these, people, even some of the modern day artists, then all were recognized. So that's one thing. Recognition is fine, but I've been doing well without the recognition. It's important for me for take care of family. It's important for me for take care of me, house, and fitness and things every day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Important for me, like for come out, I get well body and go out and and be with my friends.
Yes, but there's this issue of Sierra Leoneans not like celebrating or showing much appreciation for people with, especially being into entertainment.
Yes, and I get that as well. I get that part for say people no go on for take, especially traditional performance. Where's a national dance troupe there? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't go there. I don't see. They just left there, Nankashi. But yet around them, look at the big house there or business within there around them. It does not make no sense. It tells you waiting we value the sense of grandeur from without. So they sell places to Chinese, then they sell places to this one, but nothing not they when they invest for say. They will put this massive building here, so as we cultural center for the National Dance Troupe. John Akka in building with the National Dance Troupe, they don't do it. They don't renovate it, they don't put them as a listed building so that nobody destroy them. That legacy of that man is immense with the National Dance Troupe. Also, they wanted and did like it today. So that's clear. It's quite clear. But it's very, very sad. It's very pathetic. It is upsetting. More than sad, it's upsetting that you see the National Dance Troupe, girls and men, so talented, are just left like that.
And these same people that are supposed to be celebrating you will just ignore you. But when somebody from somewhere else comes in, they will just say bad posting.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So there's a lot we need for really address and change in the perception. I don't talk on the religious side. You just know. I'm sure it will upset some people. But if you face the truth, you know what I'm saying makes sense. You understand?
Sometimes don't just get upset. Try to think about it.
Think. Now, so if we come to the National Dance Troupe, you will see the very reason why no investment is being put in the National Dance Troupe. That's the very reason. It's partly the same religious reason. It's partly the education system that we get. We know the value all of that. It's all of these things. So we know the thing. I'll go back to the butterscotch thing. We will not value that picking the immune talent for bring butterscotch. So we don't know how to make that lay work within and see and in the grand economic sense. So what does that also mean? We get plenty young men and we create solar for motorcade now for run. Where are the shares? For make we buy shares there. For make we develop double body. You understand? Because that's what should be happening.
And help for, curtail the issues of transportation.
Absolutely. Why not? Zimbabwe, they don't get the human sooner with the bill solar, not solar, the bill motoka now. We don't need no extra petrol, nothing. They won't buy say power inside. They will almost want to kill the guy in America. Yes, but now in president don't take it and they try for build all of that now inside Zimbabwe. So Africans, when they come up, somebody don't deny we don't
They're
develop.
going to come after the president.
Well, maybe, but whatever they do, we just need to know how they protect we said. And I think that's the key thing now. It's about protecting what we get. They will protect the young, talented people. The arts get an amazing way for stimulate economy, stimulate local economy, like big time. If not lie, when the artists then they come before, just look stadium how they full up. But inside there, people don't go very close. Now money, microphone don't sell. Not just all lights technicians and the sound technicians and on the I mean transportation get for money get for commodity. Do I know they sell a local granite? So right. All this is huge. We can't ignore these things. These are real stuff where they stimulate local economy. Now, I talk about how they take money. We go out now the other country, then we say one for go heaven. God bless you for that. But wait till they lose, we more or less the suffer in a hell now also for place where we know yet how we get for be. Right? We will just say make God give and good good. So it will be that we're not even certain. But what if this nine heaven was Saudi? And we're messing it up.
To make it.
We have
make
to.
It heaven.
We have to. So in my own view, now let me take a look at paddle then. Every Ashobi, a tailor get work. If Nagara person get work. You understand me?
Designers.
The everything.
Traditional.
Now lantern where they come so. Can you imagine the economy where then they get for stimulate locally? I just look now Brazil and see their own local carnival where they get. I call it local. Man, if you see what in and create. Now we go say now 1 week no more in that carnival day, but it goes on for a year because of the development. So people have jobs throughout the year for that 1 week, and then it explodes because now you have visitors coming into the country where they all the Gafo can celebrate that particular moment of art, of storytelling, of costume making, of designers. So it means the food, you name it, is being sold. People are getting married. Buddha they get belay. Buddha, you know, lots of things. Yeah, of course it will happen there now. But you know, people get married there. Lovers meet, love is made, and people meet and they get married, and families are built up there. But it's across the board. A lot of things happen that are positive. Now, are there negative things? Yes, of course. They must thief somebody in phone. They must thief somebody in copper here and there.
When they go hard step, then you must get something.
Sunday die day.
So,
right? Sunday die day. But so when you look at all of that, hotels then they make money, and it goes on and on and on. Because the visitors. We're talking of tourism. Arts is where you need to really be looking at investing, and we can't mess about with that. If we do that, no wonder salon like if you're gonna beach useless to a large extent, because there's no entertainment, there's no what I would call intelligent entertainment. Also, you go see them, you watch a play, or you watch a production, or you watch a live band, you watch something that will make you really think. The very big woman them way go sit down, go talk, say, then you select it, and they ask them when they get in that, then they're gonna go abroad because now they go fit and go get entertainment. You see, why don't we do it here? Which we paddle, because it will stimulate local economy. Which we hunting, of course, which we matoma, we all the other things. Every single one of them have the potential of generating trillions of dollars. If Disney, they call people them, and people then they go, they're paying trillions of dollars every year, creating massive employment. People then they go there for go watch Kakadebu, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, all like Kakadebu. Now masquerade. People in the go, they can them picking and go for a watch. Why can't we do the same? So
okay, so from, let me say, Usifu Jalloh, now we get now as an international storyteller. We get the likes of Denkena, we're in just local.
Yeah.
Where it gets barrier, I would say, because of language or whatever, I don't know. But for now Usifu Jalloh, now we get as international storyteller. Who will come after Usifu Jalloh? Or even when Usifu Jalloh is still alive, who is going to take from you?
Good question. I mean, somebody asked me that question, in England. A good friend of mine, like Vincent, asked me that very question. And it's a very tough question. I did look for people in for train. So far, there's Alim Kamara, we a mentor for a while. So Alim is doing his own thing now. He's a very, very powerful storyteller in his own right. National Storytelling Festival, where I don't do over the years now. So NSF is, they bring quite a few young storytellers. But I need you know, we're going to do something much bigger, and I already don't begin for plan something really, really big for National Storytelling Festival. But it's coming. For now, I keep on the routes while I'm working with what I need for do. But we're going to raise them. The challenge is them where a lot of young people or anybody will say I will be a storyteller. In other words, for me, because we come for be a storyteller, be better than me. Really be better than me. Or match
What
me.
if I am taking from your stories?
You cannot take from my stories. I'll tell you why.
And I'll tell you I'll be the get story, there will be small.
Well, yes, you did.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you not go ever tell that story the way we meet the teller.
Okay.
You see, you almost get your own twist.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing.
Okay.
You know, all man will tell story, the same story, but you will get your own twist to it and not get ownership of the story. What I get ownership of is my own style of telling the story.
Right.
You see?
Correct.
Right. So there is a guy from Uganda with the America at the moment. He calls it fishmonger stories. When you watch them, now me no more the copy. Even they sing "Opi you hide there" in your own accent,
okay.
but he literally just copies me all over the whole place. You know, in his own story. Even make costume where they go buy the same kind of costume and all that. It's flattery, it's good, but at the same time, I encourage them to say, look inside your culture, your fisherman's culture that you have in your place. You will have these stories in there. You can be inspired by some of the techniques they use and so on, but you have your own, so you can stand on your own. As I talk to you,
So you go be sustainable, sir.
see, exactly. I just don't support them for going to Barbados now. So if I go Barbados for go do a show here, I not be for go do so I call. I say go to Barbados, go do the show. You understand? So I'd love to be able to do that for other people in also who want to be storytellers. For say, train, but you need to train.
I want to be a storyteller. I'm serious.
I'm thinking is she serious? But
I want to be a storyteller.
well, apprenticeship, because like we say, you know, the course that I can deliver. I mean, this is just me talking about course. The course that I deliver, minimum is £1,500 for make a delivery course. Sometimes the course can go up to £2,000 to £3,000, but that's beside the point. The point is to prepare to be an apprentice, to prepare to learn, read. The reason why you read is so that you get what I call relative
Usifu Jalloh
knowledge.
is also a writer.
Oh yeah, of course. I just
has
about
book.
for publish another story very soon. And that story what they can publish, it can be a series of stories. And this one they call them Anansi and Matonkone. The palm oil roasted catfish. That the next book now why they can publish. The first one I published now Air. Now this one now they can make a series. So Bra Spider and Bra Leopard. So they're gonna be characters where they use for deal with different issues. You know, resilience.
So if I want to be a storyteller,
yeah.
can your books help me? Like, can they inspire me? Can they develop my skill?
They will develop your skills, but we're talking oral storytelling. So for as much as you read a book, that's reading. Oral storytelling asks for a lot more, asks for a lot more. So the skills you need to hone in to be an oral storyteller is very different to you holding a book to read. Very, very different.
Yeah.
Remember, somebody asked me in a Frabi college once for say, you know, I want to be a storyteller like you. What you have to do? I say read a lot. The person looked me first in doubt. No, I'll just go get story. I said no, you read. Because your language, you need to get a wide range of vocabularies. Because if plenty of the story you get for the teller in English, simply because of the international nature of what it may be, you know, then you need for read.
Sure.
So you need for learn about other people and culture them. So when I go India, when I go China, South Korea, right now I study about them places then already. I study about them food, I study about how they greet, I study about a lot of different things. So by the time I go there, I get a good relative knowledge about the history and so on. So when I open my mouth for talk, they know for say I did talk from an informed point of view. Secondly, for capture their attention, you need for bring them onto what I call a bridge. Bring them onto a bridge. But now you for create that bridge there. How you create that bridge by the amount of knowledge we get of that culture there. Bring that on. Then you invite them come. Now they can relate to you. So now on that bridge, when I dance with this story, when I done, all my can go in separate ways. But you have taken from them, they have taken from you. You see? So that's what reading does. That's what listening does. Paying attention to other people's stories and cultures. Then you need for, and that's for width. But you need for good depth. Depth means go upline. You cannot.
So now make you go come away first. Even this short period when you come, you don't grab go come away.
Straight away, I had to go na village. Absolutely, I had to go pay me homage. No, when I make money, I go out and not just sit there. So I had to go back in a village. I had to go give them money. Would they pull more story? But I did give them money. I did cook for them. I did do whatever I can.
Yeah, we'll get for cook back safe. What is the awkward? Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So that's what I do. It's very important that I go back and pay homage. You need to always give offerings of thanksgiving for those who made the sacrifices for those stories.
So do we have an organization or a club or like any association where for storytellers na salon?
Not yet. The only one I know is National Storytelling Festival. That's about the only organization or festival that only is looking at just traditional storytelling in itself.
So do you think we need one, or maybe we should? I think NSF is open. But do you think it's the appropriate platform if we want to build storytellers like you?
Yes, it is. It's very much the appropriate platform. Because NSF, they're in two folds. The one fold, that they picking them where they go school, where they learn English, where they all they talk English. So the different levels of the competition, they go pull story in English, then they express themselves back. Then they get the local language. Yeah. Then they get the historical side of it, which I they tell story about historical places, figures, and so on. And so they get these three levels. So this beginning they express in these ways, which is great. The other tier we are now don't go begin for work now. Now the village now, meet the party and then look at the village. We don't get access for good school or not educated in that way. That's another level of storytelling we are now don't begin for revive now. So as time they go on,
so if then they get somebody they come here for go get they go able for.
Of course, there needs to be a relationship between the one and the way they call it academics, then the one the way that village. There needs to be a relationship.
Correct.
And that relationship now be non-broke because the one the way they're educated now say they're not civilized, they're not mixed anymore. So they abandon them.
Why am I even talking to you?
I did rest my case. You see? So I think that's a situation where we get and maybe try for correct that situation. So go back to the villages, them develop the what you would say passion of them people, and they give them confidence in saying that when a story relevant. So one of the last research we are doing with Open University, we are doing again up now come up in 2 villages. Then we ended up for writing a book, where I call a teacher's handbook for storytelling in schools. That book they out already, and people then can access that book. And it's for West Africa in general, and I know some people there across East Africa all want that specifically. But that came out of the collaboration with teachers then offline day, then with the local villagers then. So I see what they so now able to produce that book.
Okay. So this interview actually we get for cook, but the interview will take like 30 minutes, highest 30 minutes, and now we are chasing 1 hour 30 minutes. But it's really a great moment having you. I am serious when I say I want to be a storyteller.
Okay.
I know you don't take me seriously, but it's fine.
I am taking you very seriously. I want to train people. I do. I'm very serious.
I don't think we have females in storytelling.
And I've been looking for female storytellers to train. I definitely want to train people. At least.
But do you think I'll be a good storyteller?
It's not about me deciding. That is you who decides that.
Oh really?
The lady where I just come with from England, a wait lady, right? He pay me what I charge him for make at train them how for do storytelling. They don't fly with me from England, come here, so which are we talking a lot of thousands of pounds. Come here, and I'm meant to go apply, so go. Wait, lady. Right. You feel the wait lady go before tell this story pass you?
No.
Right. But he don't pay, don't cow, don't go up, don't ride now. Bad wood there, don't.
I think the interest and the willingness to, do what is necessary should be there.
That's my point. So when somebody says you have to train, my first question, are you like, I'm asking, are you really ready to
don't worry, I'm ready. I will train and pass you. I'll be a very good storyteller than you. That I will tell you today, and everybody that is watching this, please look at me.
Amen.
Thank you so very much for being on the Vibes 232 program. I appreciate you a lot. If there's any message you can send to people, please do. We still have time. I want to give you the rest of the day.
How are it, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's good to be in Sierra Leone, and Leo just take we culture seriously. How you sell yourself now, so the world they buy you. If we sell cheap, then go buy we cheap. Let we consider with people that within the upline the knowledge we get. We get tremendous amount of knowledge. Not a which man gets says past week. No. We say which man been day way we've been do, we've been heal we said. And said any day. They'll just get confidence in we knowledge as African people. They'll get confidence in that and invest in we knowledge. Very important. Invest in we knowledge. So it means research. It means collecting data of we traditional knowledge, putting all of this together. This is what we should be doing. And find way how they disseminate this information to the schools, then break them down in small bite size so that small beginning we will understand. Yeah. With television programs should be all about aspects of we culture. Yeah. It's radio programs we for create all instantly. An artist like me, people are gonna say, well, why make you not do a Yusuf? Well, that is one side true, but the team of people we need. You need business people, you need marketing people, you need sponsors, and all of these people we need.
So many hands make the work easier.
Precisely. You see, and so if it's difficult for getting one in day, now me lucky in terms of who say a day and the travel, but there are many other talented people who may not be as lucky as I am, but are equally talented. And we know then they plenty in Sierra Leone, they see them all the time. How do we help them to shine? How do we carry them on our shoulder to let them go, to let them, blossom? That's my point.
Thank you so much again for being here, my Cowfoot Prince. The Cowfoot Prince and the Cowfoot Princess is here. Is here?
Are here.
The Cowfoot Prince and the Cowfoot Princess are here. Everybody must assemble. We want to tell stories. In! I say in! In! I say in! You see why I said the canvas by this business? You don't see? You don't see? No, not the last moment. I say in! In!
Hey God.
I told you I needed this because I want to tell people that I'm the real storyteller here. I say Fumble. Inside salon. We get one international storyteller. This person a writer. This person want for make sure say storytelling be a thing of thing in a salon. And the wall, yes, the wall. Today I get this boss with me. I get this boss with me.
Cuts. Logo is a logo pet food. Come on.
Thank you so much.